the seismos, which is Necalli's V skill, gives Zangief much more of a hard time than it does to Abigail. So it's good against both of them, but because Abigail has that long reach and he has armor moves and ways to flip over, he has a little bit few more options to get in and get a knockdown and start his mix-ups, but Zangief really kind of just has to walk and guess dash or something like that.
Yeah, those special moves that allow him that extra mobility really make a difference because, of course, he's got those huge amount of pre-jump frames that make it almost impossible for him to get oversized moves. He gets clipped by those along. That's with punish on back fierce. And again, straight away back fierce. Goes to the command grab. Of course, the range has been nerfed, so it's tough to get into range for that.
Yeah, and one of the things that's interesting about the way that Itabashi's using Abigail this season is that for a while he wasn't using Abigail in Season 4. He kind of brought out the Zangief early on, and then but now lately he's been playing more Abigail, and he's actually using V-Trigger too.
Yeah,
so he kind of had to like relearn how to use this character, and it's been working out for him.
Yeah, that's definitely the go-to V-Trigger now. Much more favored. A lot of people are saying that Zangief was like really good now with the buffs that he received in Season 4, but I haven't really seen much of him. I know he's a bit improved, but
yeah, it just turns out to, like, you know, the way that the other characters have been shaping up, Zangief just has a hard time with a lot of the other top tiers still. So in a tournament setting, it's hard to try to just use only that character.
Oh, nice. Now, the parry is, of course, an option, but it's a difficult one for characters that have those downward reaching jump fierces. I know Necalli's one of them where the parry moves forward and you can actually parry and go underneath and mess up. A lot of the time the parry will actually auto-correct, but against some characters it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm sure you're more familiar with some of the troubles that Abigail has because, you know, I know you see Problem X sometimes still using him, so you're very familiar with what happens.
He's going for that parry, the low parry that time. He's giving away the corner.
Nice jump out of the seismo there.
Yeah, that late DP. Happy to take that.
And wow, going with the raw sweep.
Scoops.
And this is what Phenom is known for, going for the command grabs.
He's so good at mixing that up as well. And it's such a horrible guess. The knee, is it going to be the dash up? Is it going to be the knee again? Is it going to be a medium button? Is it going to be walk up command grab? Is it going to be walk up throw?
Yeah, so many options. And it's especially hard for Abigail because Abigail doesn't have a 3-frame button to really challenge with. So he really kind of has to commit. And it's almost a bit of a guess once Necalli has him in the corner. He has to pick those right moments where he challenges. So
I think we might see a character change then. He's changed his buttons around, which normally denotes that there's going to be a character change.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier in some of his matches in pools that whenever he switches buttons, he switched characters. So it looked like he might be having a 1-button flex, 1-button lariat, something like that. So you might see the switch to Abigail. I mean, to Zangief.
Yeah, because that was pretty quick. And it looks like, yes, there we go.
All right, bear outfit. There you go. Signature bear outfit for Itazan. He loves that costume. But Phenom looked very strong. That was a pretty convincing win. He did, you know, Itazan didn't really have a chance to get any kind of momentum going. And
I think that's the way to play against Abigail, right? You have to smother him. Don't give him those gaps to interrupt. Don't give him those opportunities. Make him have to take bad guesses. Nice hop over the seismo. We talk about the lack of mobility, but that was a great range to use that hop. And he does it again on reaction to the seismo.
Yeah, and Itazan doing a really good job of trying to stay close because he doesn't want to get zoned out by the V skills. So he wants to get into that range where, you know, he has to make Necalli second guess whether he wants to always keep doing the seismo. And this can get bad, just like any other character. You know, you get knocked down by that EXSPD and it could get nasty. But now Phenom has that corner position, peppering with that crouching strong.
Nice flex. He knew that string, that sequence, the roundhouse coming up with the 2 medium kicks on block.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, the hard read.
All right, and next mix-up is going to kill.
Another one.
Phenom showing no fear. That's what he's known for, with all the back-to-back command grabs.
Yo, this is going.
Yeah, Phenom's looking really good right now.
Really quickly.
Yeah.
Nice punish.
All right, and I'll quickly get in the corner. Got hit by the V-skill there, but it didn't really matter. It doesn't lead to anything. Nice use of the crouching medium kick into the EX stomp there. And this pressure from Phenom is just really good, but he took a couple of hits and he could turn around just like that, that V-trigger.
Wake up buttons.
Oh, nice use of the dive kick there. All right. Nice.
Nice to see him ready with that EX.
Yeah.
One more guess for the corner. Oh, he went for the C8!
Wow.
He went for the tick command grab.
Yeah, did Phenom not notice that he had the critical R?
Oh, he gave it away.
That was pretty far. Took a really wild guess there. And now both going into the third round with with very low meter, but I think that could potentially have put Phenom on tilt a little bit because he had that round.
Yeah, going for the EX DP there on wake up. Definitely showing signs of being on tilt. Let's see how he handles with this. Okay, after that.
Yeah, it was one of those situations where like he looked like he was in control the whole time, and he just must have not noticed that he had critical art.
I think that's why he did the standing light kick, just to kind of check him.
Yep.
But he must have been spinning that stick.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen Itazan play, you know.
Yeah, he's definitely good for those. Oh, and there we go. And just like that, that one critical art is turning things all around.
Oh, keeps him grounded. He's out of there.
Oh, and one more poke, and that's it. Itazan ties it up.
Counter pick here.
Ties it up, 1-1.
And Itazan is looking super competent in the neutral.
Yeah, he's got some really good answers, like using the knee hop over the seismos. He's staying at a really like kind of a closer range that makes seismo much more risky.
Super on point with the flexes as well. I know he's taking the gray health, but it's not really making much of a difference.
And nice use of the walk-up crouching jabs there. Standard Geef play, but he's picking his spots really well. Oh, that was really rough right there for Itazan. Took a full jump combo.
Nice wait for that flex to...
Oh, and he should be able to close this one out. All right, a little bit of damage left. Wow, he just wanted to ride the momentum. He knew that it was a risk he could have taken, but it could have went bad if Itazan just jumped out. But, you know, Phenom just, you know, that's the kind of player he is. He wants to show no fear.
Uh-oh, dueling roundhouses. Zangief wins. Take the Oki here, and that time the EX works for him.
Yep, worked out good. Sometimes you got to establish it.
Oh no, he got clipped by the knee, a little short jump. He was doing those late DPs. Oh, and he gets out the running bear grab.
Oh, a little bit late on that standing roundhouse.
Nice buff for the medium punch. Wake up EX SPD.
Using the throw invincibility on that. But he got the corner now. This is what he wants. Again, is he going to go for another one?
He's not being put off at all, is he? Oh, that's going to be it.
Interesting option there. I guess it's because it has a projectile hitbox that he was able to V-trigger right through that. Okay, something that little matchup-specific knowledge that Itazan was aware of there. Got him the round. But yeah, this match is very close. A lot of momentum swings. It's just the nature of these characters.
Yeah, definitely Zangief. He is super momentum heavy. He doesn't get a lot of options of real Oki, but once he gets that EX command grab, you know what time it is. He was looking for the command grab there. Neutral jump wasn't punished. Oh. Stuffs the lariat, and he's going to get the stun, and that's going to be a perfect. That's unfortunate, man.
And he might survive this.
He's still alive. He did the same thing again. Standing light kick, command grab when he had CA.
Wow, that could have, yeah. I guess he just wanted to show no fear that time. He said, nah, you're not going to do it again, and it worked out.
Phenom don't care.
Yeah, he definitely does not.
Because he will do it again. You remember the classic match with him and Fudo, I think at Stunfest in 2016, where he DP'd on Wake Up about 10 times. Of course, that match with him against Daigo, where he command grabbed him
4 times. Yep.
Wild. He